Hey guys, it's RX here, and it's been a while, and welcome back to my channel. We are finally back with another video and another Switch review. I kind of took a break, a short break to be exact, but here we are, and today we'll be taking a look and listen at the new Switches, and this is my first time reviewing their Switches. So we have here the KeyGeek Raw Linear Switches. A quick disclaimer that the Switches was sent for review by Chukuri Studios, but I wasn't paid to make the review, so of course I'll give you guys my honest and unbiased opinion about the Switches. I'll put all of the links on my description down below on where to get the raw Switches. Now, a background about the Switches. These was manufactured by KeyGeek, which is my first time hearing about them. They say that these are geared towards the enthusiasts that are seeking a high-performing Switches, so let's see about that. So this is a 5-pin linear Switches, and it's using nylon and UMPE for the top and bottom housing. Of course, we have here palm on the stem. So it bottoms out at 57.5 grams and using a single stage 22mm springs. The Switches comes in unlubed and you can get it for around 50 cents a piece. So in today's video, it's going to be our usual, but there will be no lube sound test comparison as it feels and sounds really good out of the box, and I want you guys to be the judge on the stock sound test. Of course, there will be a sound comparison versus other linear Switches. If you want to hear my thoughts and opinion about the Switch, please do stick around at the end of the sound test, or feel free to check my timestamps. And speaking of sound test, let's do a quick disclaimer before we start. That the sound and experience will vary depending on your keyboard build, meaning to say that it will sound and feel different depending on your board. We'll be using, of course, the Vega65 with a polycarbonate plates, one plate foam, and no case foam. Switches is stock, and the keycast that was used was a Domi key set. So with all of that out of the way, please do enjoy the sound test on the KeyGeek Raw Switches. So that was the sound test on the KeyGeek Raw Linear Switches. Let me know what you think about them on the comment section down below, and let's have some quick discussion. Also, if you made it up to this point of the video, thank you for staying. Let's now talk about my thoughts and opinion about the Switch. First, my thoughts on the feel. It's actually really smooth out of the box, like I didn't expect it to be this smooth. It didn't have that usual stock or plastic feeling on a stock Switch, and I didn't feel any leaf or spring crunch, which is a good sign of a stock Switches. Now, the bottom out force, it's quite alright, not that light or not that heavy, and seems satisfying when typing on it. Now, the pre-travel, it's also pretty normal and nothing too special on it, but the 22mm springs, it feels really snappy at times, and I really love how it feels. Like, I find myself typing on monkey type at times just to get a feel on the switches, but with that being said, I kinda don't like that they went with a box type mode. As for me personally, I find box type switches a bit the same in terms of the typing signature or the typing feel. Like, they have this distinct feel that you can recognize that, yeah, that's a box type switch. Going back feel wise, it is one of the smoothest linear switches that I tried out of the box and can be comparable to the cream yellows by Akko, and not to mention it is decently priced. I can definitely say that you can use them right away out of the box, but if you feel that they are lacking, which I don't think, I can suggest just lube them on the rails and that should be it. Now moving on to my thoughts on the sound. Same as the feel, you can expect a smooth sounding linears out of the box. No spring pings, and it didn't have that crunch sound of a stock switches. Honestly, again, I'm really surprised on how smooth it sounds, and maybe I am really missing out on a lot of new switches that are coming out right now. Now for the sound profile, it sounds in between of a clack and a little bit of a deep sound profile. It has a really snappy and clacky sound profile to it, but not that high pitch, so I can say that it's just a subtle high pitch without sounding that aggressive. But I can say that it kinda has that sound signature that you'll notice on every box type switches. Overall, I can say that these are really nice for stock switches, and again, I'm really impressed on how nice they sound as well. 50 cents for a switch is not bad at all considering what you get out of the box. I can say that if you are a fan of a box type switches, these are worth checking out. As always, I suggest get a pack of 10 or 30 pieces, at that will be enough for alphas and modifiers to try them out first, and if you really like it, you can go from there. And that is it for the video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed the review on the KeyGeek Raw Switches. I know it's been a while since my last upload, so I hope that you find this video helpful, and if you do, please don't forget to like the video as it helps out my channel grow. What's next? Well, we have a new keyboard coming up for a review, and of course more switches to try, so please watch out for that. Again, don't forget to hit the like button, share if you want, and of course subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys on the next Soundtest. Peace.